Hey guys, just picked this up from a buddy of mine. It is in shambles. It's a 1973 Honda CL350 or 250. I'm not entirely sure. It's probably a 350. 250 wasn't too common, but as you can see, that just yeah. Anyway, the seat is right here. It hasn't run in 20 years, so I'm gonna get digging into it. I've already got the seat or the gas tank off a little bit, and I'm gonna start ordering parts. So we're gonna get the battery taken off. I let some penetrating lube sit in the on pretty much every screw that I can find. That battery is at least 20 years old. Anyway, this is pretty much the only thing on the bike that actually worked. I don't know if it actually works internally, but it spins on the outside. The throttle, let's see, it's tight. It's real tight, but as I was saying, it's pretty much in shambles. This is pretty tight, but this one, I don't even know if I can save that one. The headlight might work, but these turn signals and what have you, the horn, yeah, that's stuck. That's the high beam selector. That works. I don't know. Well, that's real loose. It doesn't work. Front brake is seized. Oh no, that's the clutch. Clutch is seized. Oh, nice. So we'll find out if that's truly seized. Front brake seems tight. Has cable operated drum discs front and back. It's a small bike, but let's get to it. So let's get this battery disconnected. Do you know where the Tupperware went? What we just bought? Again, I'm sorry, I might be noisy. I've got a fan going. It's quite warm out. It doesn't look like there's much holding this battery. So I think it's a 14, size 14 battery. Just put that, well, we'll put it back in backwards so it doesn't absolutely have to touch it. And we'll use some of this handy dandy nifty little these, I'll just put these back in. Point using a container of any sort to hold them, because most batteries come with new hardware. I use penetrator lube on. Oop, I got some sort of movement there. Not sure what that is. I think that's a primer. It says fluid on it. Anybody knows what this is? Comes off the carburetor. Almost looks like a drain or something. Oh, that's what it is. It goes right there to the back of the petcock. Okay, so one for each carburetor. Let's go ahead. I think that's a 17 millimeter, 18 millimeter maybe? Look at, no, it looks bigger than an 18 actually. Quite large actually. Do I have the right size? 11/16? Nope. But I do have the right size for every nut and bolt. And something to hold it with. Of course, my tools are a little bit gummed up. That works just fine. Alright. So I'll just hold the bottom here. Try to spin this top one. There we go. Right off the tip. Fuel filter right there. It's kind of nasty. I'm gonna have to buy a new one of those. And take it off. Not sure what that other tube goes to. Comes off the tank. Probably cut off to drain all the fuel out years ago. And we'll set this off the side. Now we have better access to the tops of the heads. Things like that. Clutch cable. Like I said, it's super tight, but the gears shift nice and this first gear, neutral. It's a 6-speed transmission, which is really weird for an older bike like this. So I'm going to go ahead and take the exhaust off so I have better access to everything right here. Carburetors, the head, everything. I can take this off but I'm going to leave that in for right now. So let's get a, looks like maybe 12 millimeter. There and here, so I'm not worried too much about it falling on me. That came off nice and easy with that yeah, I need a 12 millimeter socket with an extension. Got my wife in the background here getting the tools. Extension. Yep. Oh, a little bit of penetrating oil goes a long way, guys. That's why I use half can, just a little bit of get these off and making sure we have all this off. Two-piece gasket there. It's like a crushed gasket type deal. Holds the flange on the cylinder head. I've watched a lot of other people do videos on Hondas, these older Hondas, and they. I'm going to be a little tough. I'm going to go around the other side. They seem to do that a lot. Sorry, I'm a little wider than I thought. I know I should have this on a stand, but I don't feel like building the stand I bought. Not quite yet. Anyway, Honda does that quite a bit. And you'll see it a lot in the 70s, 60s, 70s, and early 80s. It's flathead.
Does it matter size?
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Alright, that does it for the exhaust. To pull it off the frame, let me look around here. Got a couple of, oh, there's the drain, the overflow. Looks like the set screw for the idle is over here. I'm at a loss. I don't see where oh, maybe the boots are just that old and need to be retired. Then of course they have those head screws are on there and on the flanges to the manifold or the head or the cylinder housing, but I can't seem to get to it with the tools I have. So we're gonna have to get these off here. So I'm gonna pry these off and probably off camera and see what I can get over here. Alright, so with a little bit of persuasion, shall we say, I was able to pry them out of the boots, and they're still a little tight. It's really no good way to get in here and get this all cleaned up to get them out of there. So I'm gonna do my best here. I'm gonna get this other air cleaner boot thing off here. Maybe I can get. Oh, that's what that is. That's the choke. It doesn't look like I broke anything. I just broke it loose. It was pretty. Yeah, that's nasty. Not reusing that. It's gonna go away. Never return. Bottom of the landfill somewhere. And that's the. And I know there's those of you who are certified mechanics and just laughing at my difficulties here. But I am just a home mechanic. I work on airplanes. And not even on engines. I work on the electronics, so this is far from a fighter jet. Looks like there's a set nut here for the throttle. Just trying to loosen that up enough to where I can slip the throttle cable out of its holder here, and then I can pull it out of the throttle body. There we go. Loose. What else is catching on? Stuck on. Well, I might have room to get these intake boots out of the way. So I need a Phillips head. That one right here. It's not going to be quite long enough or fat enough, so I need a big one. There we go. Got loose. And I have all those And I'm just going to label these containers. You know, first one will be exhaust, second one will be intake. Because even though it's carbureted, it's still an intake. There's that line. So hard, so brittle. It needs to be replaced. Trying to slide it one way or the other. It's got to come out. Ah, I think I'm getting it. Oh, might be caught on something else here. Choke. Go further, I think, maybe floating around a little easier in there. This feed tube is super hard, super brittle. Like I said, over 20 years old. I'm just going to cut that one off, kind of like I did the other one. I was able to break the other one off. Got something down here. Not entirely sure what it goes to. Trying not to break anything really. Unless I know what it is and know that I don't need it. Another tube. Probably a drain, overflow tube. I'm gonna get it back the other side here. There's an overflow tube. I think maybe that's what I was catching on, caught up on. Now I'm stuck in where am I stuck on?
There's another wire underneath.
Wire?
Yeah.
Oh. The another throttle line, it looks like. Maybe. Sounds like it broke something internal to the oh, it looks like maybe the return line for the throttle snapped off years ago. I don't know much about carburetors, but maybe that's why it stopped running. I'm trying to figure out where that goes to from. Oh, big set screw over here. That's not even throttle line. That's a I need that 12 millimeter.
Which one?
12 millimeter. socket. It might still be on the wrench. Ratchet. And nothing on it. It'll be the biggest socket in there. It's just straight on the sides. There's more than one socket in there. They're up against that corner. Yeah, might be a little bigger than that actually. Let me try a 12. Oh, there we go. Oh. So, if I can get these out this time, I'll show you what it was caught up on. Yep. It's coming out. Nice and easy now. So, it's this little bugger right here. Looks like maybe the idler set screw. It goes right up here to the back. And it kind of pushes the throttle open to a certain point. So, it's never truly closed all the way. Yeah, those are empty. But it's a twin carb or dual carb setup. I have been looking online at different. Oh yeah, he did ingest some sand there. Look at that. That carb is dirty. I don't know if you can see just how dirty that is. But what is that, the right side looks pretty clean, but the left side is bad. Looks like it looks pretty dirty in there too. But we'll set these carbs off to the side for now. And we'll come back to them later. Let's go ahead and get these boots off here. See what I'm doing here. Some of my favorite penetrating oil because, well, it's cheap. I definitely don't want to strip that out, so I want to get it loosened up if I can. There we go. Definitely want to see if I can't change these out for maybe some bolts of the same size. Yeah, it was corroded pretty good in there. This bolt or this boot seems kind of old and not too brittle. Actually looks like this one was replaced at some point. But I'm going to order new ones anyway. For now I'll just I'll put that screw back in there and this screw over here. Just so we have some idea of where things went. I'm going to have to get this clutch cable out of here. Yeah, it's seized. It's tight. And it might be just seized right here. Or it might be seized actually in the transmission somewhere. Or somewhere, pinched somewhere along the line. I don't know. But for now, we'll keep on moving. I think that's maybe a temp sensor wire or something. It goes straight to the oil pressure. I don't know. I don't know what that goes to. But we'll get the spark plugs out now. I just want to kind of look in, if I can, with a flashlight. I don't have any of those fancy boroscope doohickeys. It's just me in my garage. This is project number 1 in this house. I've had many projects before, but I've never done any videos on it. And this is a big project for me, so I'm gonna take it kind of slow and see what I can learn from it. So I got my socket here. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. Hopefully I don't break it. Actually looks pretty decent there. Some carbon buildup, but no rust or anything. We'll see if I can't find a little tiny screwdriver here. See if I can. Oh, it's kind of gritty. Yeah, looks like he may have ingested some sand. I'm hoping those cylinder walls aren't too messed up. But again, that could just be from sitting for 20 years. And a lot of that time was actually outside in the elements. So that's another part that I'm gonna go ahead and throw away, get a new one. I don't know what's in. Doesn't feel too sandy. No, maybe a little. But this is all coming off eventually. Right now, I just kind of want to get the carbs cleaned up, get the clutch broken loose at least, to where I can maybe start this thing. See if it even runs. It as I was showing you earlier, it does turn with the kickstart. I don't have a battery in it right now. That's a $100 part that I don't want to buy if this is a lost cause. Of course, I'm trying very hard not to have it be a lost cause. But again, I'm not a certified mechanic, so I'm gonna do my best to get this thing to run. And then I'm gonna strip it all down, send the heads off, get that get those rebuilt by a professional, just because there's a lot of parts in there that I'm not too certain of. I'm not certain that I can do that. And then I strip the wheels off, tires, get those replaced, get the tubes replaced, take all the chrome pieces off, and get this sanded down and powder coated, or get it painted, even if I have to paint it black myself. Get the tank painted. This thing, I'm certain, would be a great motorcycle, especially for my kids to learn on. It's a little tiny 350. Not sure what the top speed is, but hey, it's got 6 gears. They can learn how to shift, use a hand clutch, and learn how to rebuild it. So there's going to be a lot to learn for everybody involved.